Hi everyone, this is my trade recap for October 14th, Tuesday. As always, start out looking at the hourly for some new levels that I'd be interested in trading around. Also added the volume imbalance in gray below and fair value gap, bullish fair value gap in purple. If you want to call it bias, my bias for the day is expecting price to come back down and at least tag that volume imbalance. Here I'm going backwards through the different time ranges, looking for things that interest me. Now I'm doing a chart cleanup, getting my hourly close lines put in place. Let's see. There were a couple of trades I took while waiting for coffee. They were on my phone. So you're not going to see the execution marks here until later when I'm back at my desk and I realize they're not even turned on my trading view on my desktop. But then you'll see them, and you'll see them in the P&L at the end of the video. But one of them was the first bounce off of, well, not the first. It was a pretty obvious looking bounce off the midpoint of the fair value gap. You can actually see it right there. I just haven't dragged the purple fair value gap over to the point where I took the trade. But you can see it bounce right on the midpoint there. And then now we're starting the 9:30 session, and I had taken a couple of trades right before the 9:30 opening, and those were trades that were based on price either running up real quick, or down real quick. And I think I got some quick scalps out of them, but it wasn't anything big. Then I closed everything before 8:30 or 9:30 Eastern time. I think right here I'm not even at my desk yet. I'm still getting breakfast sorted out in the kitchen. But when we see my mouse start moving around, that's probably when I was back at the office. So far, we've got a small little touch of that volume imbalance. And then, here we go. Now I'm back at my desk. This is actually really lucky timing, too. I'm back at my desk. And I'm waiting for price to come down a little deeper into that hourly volume imbalance. And my trade idea here is that this is going to be a tag and then reverse and go long. So you'll see every one of these next trades, these next 2 or 3 trades, they're all longs. And you can tell I'm targeting this is just a quick look at the hourly one more time. I've set my take profit up at the high, the candle body high, previous high. Not the wick high, because I just don't trust it. So you'll see I'll move a couple of stops up to protect myself, a little higher than break even, and then I re-enter on an 8-minute fair value gap. There I added a couple more contracts because I was convinced price isn't going to come back down any lower, and that's as deep as it'll go into the volume imbalance. Still not trusting price to make immediate moves to my take profits, so I start moving stops up. There's one. We'll get hit there. In profits, no big deal. The executions still aren't on, but you'll see them in a second. And then here's the trade idea is still good. I like it. So I re-enter on that fair value gap. And I don't know if I get the full take profit or comes down and gets my stop. I'm trying to remember. It was earlier this morning, so I'm like, it's already 4 o'clock my time. I come back and do the audio for the trades. Here, I'm starting to believe that price is going to go all the way back up to that the 930 fair value gap, first fair value gap. So I changed my take profit to be 3. And then I'm going to let that 1 run. And I move my stop up to something I think will be safe. But it ends up getting hit there for, I don't know, what is it, $39, $40? Yeah. But on the day, I think it was $498. So a really good day. And this is where I would lock out if I could. TradingView paper doesn't let me. And then there we go. There's the full P&L. Started with 145.25 and finished with 141.23. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 almost break-even trades when I was messing around during pre-market. And that was just wasn't working out. But I was moving my stops up as fast as I could to just minimize any losses. So that worked out nice. And then finally I got the 2 setups, really good setups there for 173 and 276. And then that runner, for 40.50. I'm thankful for it. But, what are you going to do? If I had left it on, that 276 would have been a little bit bigger. But that's it. Have a good night. I hope you guys had a great day in the market. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Bass hits, echoes drift where the cosmos sits. Bass hits, groups that float through the starry mist.